Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think mentally, maybe. I think I've been putting in the work and staying focused and keeping my head down and trying to kind of ignore a lot of the kind of smoke that's been around my form and everything like that. And I'm the first guy, I'm my biggest critic. You know, I understand I've not been in the greatest of forms, but I've been playing decent cricket. I've been playing nice. I've been hitting the ball well. So I felt as if it was just a matter of time. South Africa obviously was a big weight off my shoulders, but then today to come in with a completely different skill set was very pleasing. Not really. I don't think you ever you want big scores and stuff like that. I've played a lot of cricket and obviously big scores are great and they help your case in getting selected, but I've played a lot of cricket and I think along the way with the summer I've got ahead, there's a lot of cricket ahead to dictate what they decide to do at the World Cup, but at no stage has it really been at the kind of top of my head. I've been very hypercritical of myself, knowing that I haven't scored runs, but you don't want to look too far ahead. That's a long way ahead, and I wasn't even thinking that at the start of last year for the T20 stuff, but that was such a bad run of form, they had no choice. So fortunately this knock has obviously helped my case to keep me there or thereabouts. Yeah, for sure. It's obviously every place you go poses completely different skill sets. None more so than somewhere like here. You know, I've played a bit in India and scored runs in India, and no hundreds, no big hundreds, but batted well there. But to come here on slow turners where it's a bit inconsistent, it's I think as far as your skill sets go as a batsman, it's as rewarding as it can get. I think scoring runs in these sort of conditions. So very happy with that, and to score the amount we scored as well on that wicket in a series-defining match was awesome. That amount of when you've played that amount of cricket, you're that experienced. I think no matter what happens, even leading up to when you bowl your first ball, you've got the backing that you know that you're going to be okay because you've played that much cricket that no matter what's happened, you're going to be okay. He's a highly skillful bowler and a huge asset for us, and he showed it today. You know, he's kept his head down through everything that he's going through. He's worked hard. He's training extremely hard. So he bowled extremely well tonight again.
So, you spoke about watching Alan's innings on Wednesday. What did you learn from watching that interaction today?
Well, for me, it was just time at the crease. I knew that if I was to bat at that amount of time, I'd be on a lot of runs as well. So that's as simple as that. I wanted to make sure that I reduced the risk in boundary options. The one I got out to was actually the highest risk probably boundary option I took and got out stupidly. So it was just about batting time and spending time out there.
You look really frustrated when you got out.